So a lot of my work is interdisciplinary. I end up doing a fair amount of sculpture and then some kind of two-dimensional mixed media work. And a lot of that work, I kind of in both of those realms, deals with the human body and form, as well as kind of these combinations of found object and organic structures. I think for a long time I've been drawn to sculpture because of its relationship to reference and to form, where instead of kind of imitating something, you're kind of creating a new object, and that can be in reference to something that already exists, or you can create something that's entirely new, and in that way it feels kind of more like an invention than an art piece at times. I think a lot of the time when I'm incorporating objects or kind of putting a new spin on an object that already exists, a lot of objects kind of automatically resolve in our brain as the thing that we know them to be, and tweaking them in a way that either changes their function or changes the visual space that they inhabit lets us look back at the original object with new eyes. And in the body of work that I'm working on right now, a lot of that kind of reshifting or that recalibrating of perspective is actually back to myself and back to the human form. The goal with any of the pieces that are self-referential is to have something that is non-human elicit a very human response. And I think in any of the means of self-portraiture, it's less maybe self-exploration and more self-contextualization, where I'm looking to how I fit into these things and hopefully kind of extending a hand out forward that invites people to empathize and then see themselves in the things that I'm making. A lot of the artists who I get very excited about are artists who approach materiality very intentionally, who are very particular with the materials that they're using and why they're using those materials, so that nothing feels like it's by accident or even by a kind of art context to default. But essentially all of the works in this show are things that occupy space that is designated for something else. All of the works act as a proxy either for the human form or for different types of foliage or animal life. And so in a way, Vacancies is kind of a way of addressing this work as a series of placeholders that I'm hoping once again people can kind of project and fill themselves.